I'm Haruto, 25-year-old salesman. I've only been with the company for 3 years, but my sales performance is the best in the company. I'm good at sensing what customers want, listening to them, and jumping on the opportunity. But when it comes to romance, I'm not so great. I'm shy and I wanted women to lead if possible, so I thought I'd prefer to date older women. That's when I fell in love.
I'm Fuyumi Seto. I'll be a member of the accounting department. Nice to meet you.
She's pretty. And she has big breasts. It was love at first sight with Seto, who just changed her job. During the lunch break, male employees were talking to Seto, so I joined in on the conversation. Seto, how old are you?
You want to know my age? I'm 28 already.
Really? You don't look 28. You look way younger.
Don't flatter me. I have a child, you know.
What? Are you married? She's not wearing a ring.
I'm divorced. I have a 7-year-old daughter.
I could tell I was coming off as nosy even if we were meeting for the first time. My niece is 7 years old too, and they're the cutest at that age, aren't they?
I'm raising her by myself, so I'm stressed and tend to scold her a lot. I want to play with her on my days off, but
I could take her out to play if you want. I have a niece, so I know how to handle kids.
I can't let you do that.
Oh no, does she think I'm into kids?
Yasunaga, are you married?
I'm not. I don't even have a girlfriend.
Yasunaga, you're the top salesperson, aren't you? You're good at your job.
Thank you, but my private life is hopeless. I didn't realize her true nature at the time. A month after Seto joined the company, when I went back to the office for lunch breaks, she always came to talk to me, so I had a good feeling about it.
Yasunaga, are you free tomorrow? There's something I'd like to ask you. Could we go out to eat together?
Oh, what about your kid?
My parents can take care of her.
That's a relief. Okay, let's go.
I'm happy to hear it.
I was so excited when she asked me out. To be able to have dinner with such a pretty woman was like a dream come true. The next night, I went to dinner with Seto and we drank a lot. Seto intently listened to my nonsense, smiling. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little whiny. What did you want to ask me?
I don't want to talk about it here. I'd like to go to your place.
What?
Is that not okay? I don't want other people to hear.
This pretty lady wants to come back to my place. What? What's going on? But I had no reason to say no. Sure, of course.
Sorry for being pushy. You're so kind, that's why I like you a lot.
She likes me? I can't take it anymore. We went back to my apartment together in high spirits, but as soon as we entered the room, Seto suddenly broke into tears.
Ever since I became a divorced single mother, people keep asking me to become their mistress. I'm doing my best to live, but I'm always being insulted and humiliated. Of course, I've never accepted such an offer.
Calm down and have a seat.
But those feelings aside, I miss being seen as a woman. I'll keep it a secret from the other people at work. I'm fine with a casual relationship. So, can you please see me as a woman?
Huh? That night, Fuyumi and I started dating. I was happy as could dream. 3 months later.
I'm pregnant.
Huh? What? But you said it'd be fine.
We don't have to get married, but I am going to have it.
Of course. Let's get married. Despite her modest words, Fuyumi's expression said, I won't let you get away with this. I like kids, so Fuyumi's daughter, Akina, took to me early on, but to be honest, I was a little bewildered at the thought of becoming a parent to 2 children at once. Did I get set up? Oh well, I like Fuyumi and Akina, so... But our marriage didn't go so smoothly.
I'm surprised you're getting married out of the blue. I mean, she's a divorced single mother.
She's a looker. She's out of your league. Might be rude, but are you sure the baby is yours? What? You two realize just how rude you're being, don't you?
We're worried about you, Haruto. You guys have only been dating for 3 months, and then this shotgun marriage happens.
You'll become the parent of 2 children all at once. Are you sure you could do it? Is Fuyumi someone you can trust? I was worried that Fuyumi would start crying.
Fine. You can have a DNA test when the child is born.
What? Fuyumi's comment about DNA testing made my parents flinch, and the day came to a close. After that, I talked to my parents and we decided to register our marriage before the child was born. I also realized that even if we did a DNA test, it would have proved that there was no other man. Maybe I really did get set up. She never said she loves me since we started dating. I reported my marriage with Fuyumi to my boss, and to everyone's surprise, we were both able to work in our original departments, and Fuyumi, Akina, and I began our life together. Akina, let's do our best! Akina was cold to me in front of Fuyumi. Oh, what's up with you? Although when Fuyumi was not around, Akina acted all sweet and looked happy. I wondered if she was craving a father figure. A little later, Fuyumi gave birth to a boy. Well done, Fuyumi. Thank you so much.
Did you see the baby's face? He looks exactly like you. I don't think we even need the DNA test. Well, we'll do it anyway, though.
Fuyumi, who used to be so lovable, was no more, and then she turned all Sunudre just like Akina. While Fuyumi was hospitalized, I was with Akina.
Dad, can I sleep next to you until Mom's back?
Dad? Yay! She called me Dad for the first time. Sure, go get your pillow.
Yay!
I liked her carefree smile. Until Fuyumi came back, I was happy to see Akina's cute sleeping face next to me every day. She'll bring a boyfriend home in the future. I won't allow it if he's a weird guy. She's not related to me by blood, but she's already my daughter. A few months after Fuyumi was released from the hospital.
Here you are. Take a look. Here's the DNA test results.
Huh? You really did the test.
I'm a very defensive woman. Go show it to your parents.
I'm sorry. My parents were already doting on the child because he looked just like me, but I showed them the results anyway.
Fuyumi, we're really sorry. Please forgive us.
I'm sorry.
There's nothing to forgive. But if we have another child, I'll have another DNA test.
I knew she was angry under the smiling mask, but honestly, I was relieved that it really was my child. However, hey, do you love me?
Huh? No way. I just wanted to get married again, and you seem trustworthy. Work for a big company and good at working, so I chose you.
I knew it. I really was set up.
That just means you're a good guy.
I love the tsundere so much, so I asked her if she loved me countless times. Even a while later, Akina didn't talk to me when Fuyumi was around. I wondered about that the entire time. Do you want to go play with Dad on Saturday? Just the two of us.
Yeah!
That's Saturday. This ice cream is good, isn't it? You talk to me when we're alone, but ignore me when Mom is around. What's with that?
I'm not ignoring you. I'm just behaving myself. Mom hates me, so I behave myself in front of her. She loves my brother more because I'm the child of that other guy.
What? That's not true. How could your mother not love you? That other guy meant Fuyumi's ex-husband. Akina, you're my kid. I'm your father now. I see you as my own. Or maybe you don't want me to be your father?
I want you because I really like you.
I was knocked out by her cuteness. Fuyumi's ex-husband wasn't dead and fled with his mistress. Akina grew up seeing Fuyumi in a bind, so she thought she was a bad girl who was related to the ex-husband. That night after Akina went to sleep, I told Fuyumi what Akina said.
What? Akina said that? I don't hate her. It's true I was wound up tight after the divorce, though. I should apologize.
From now, I'll protect both of you with lots of love. You're not supposed to laugh at that. You're supposed to be moved and give me a hug.
I really do have an eye for men, don't I? You love your stepdaughter as if she were your own daughter. I'm proud of myself.
Huh? Even if you don't love me, I love you.
Just because that I love you.
What?
Well, I don't love you though.
You're not honest at all. I'd like to slowly become a family with this tsundere wife and 2 lovely children.
My name is Tsuyoshi Tanaka. I'm 25 years old and I've never had a girlfriend before. I love anime a lot and post videos about it on my NeonTube channel. Like I always say, I've learned some important things from manga and anime. So, I'd like to give my opinion on yesterday's Attack on Slayer. I only stream my voice so no one can see my face, but my channel is very popular. I've been told by listeners that I have a sexy voice, and that I'm cool. One day at work, Tsuyoshi, did you get me the documents I asked you for? Ryuji. That is Ryuji Shinomiya. He was a playboy type who worked in my department. We went to college together and then ended up working at the same company. We were always in the same clubs in college, but he had always been a very selfish person. Ever since I moved to his department a month ago, I'd been forced to help him with his work on a daily basis, in addition to my own work.
Tsuyoshi, make sure you do your own work too.
Haruna Omori was the head of our department at work and had been taking good care of me since I was first transferred to sales. She could be strict at times, but was a very dependable person. She was exactly the kind of boss you could count on. Oh, please don't misunderstand, Haruna. I'm doing my own work.
Really?
He just always wants to help me with my work. Right, Tsuyoshi? Yeah.
Make sure you tell me if you're having a problem. Don't hold back. If there's a problem, tell me.
Okay, thank you. Duh. But even if I talk to Haruna... Huh?
You're sighing so hard!
Whoa, you surprised me.
You get surprised easily. Yo!
That woman's name is Megu Taniguchi. She was a workmate of mine. She was a bright gyaru who was the heart and soul of our department and was a kind person who always spoke to me when I was feeling down.
Are you feeling tired? Have you got used to sales yet? Don't strain yourself too much!
Thanks.
Here, it's for you, for when you're depressed.
Candy?
Eat something sweet to cheer yourself up.
Thank you.
Well, let's work hard this afternoon. There's a welcome party for you this evening.
Megu is a really nice woman. I won't finish this in time. If I have to work late, I won't be able to go to the party.
Huh? Tsuyoshi, what you doing?
Her name is Hitomi Asai. She was younger than me, but she was a very talented person who worked very hard. She was quiet, but very attentive and cared about the people around her. I'm making some presentation materials for tomorrow.
What? You're doing all this by yourself?
Actually, Ryuji was with me, but...
Well, I'll help you instead.
What? No way!
Today is your welcome party. You don't want to have to work overtime, do you?
Thanks.
You're welcome. Now let's finish this together.
Yeah! Her kindness is so soothing. Everyone in the sales department held a welcome party for me. The party was moderately lively, and even a nerd like me enjoyed it. Thanks for today. Now, if you'll excuse me. Hey! Why are you trying to leave, Tsuyoshi? 'Cause I have to work tomorrow. Don't be so boring. Come on! We're gonna have an after party. An after party? If I go to a party like that, I'll spoil it for everyone. If you don't come, then the 3 ladies won't come. Those 3 ladies? But come on! You're so annoying! Are you really refusing to come? Okay, I'll come. That's the spirit? Why am I in this situation? And so, I was half forced to attend the after party. Thanks for coming to the after party. Anyway, thanks everyone for your hard work. Cheers!
Cheers!
I'm tired from today's work.
But you've been pushing Tsuyoshi to do all your work for you.
That's not true, boss. He's just been helping me out.
You're lying again. But seriously, Tsuyoshi is very reliable.
What?
I've seen you following up on everyone else's work. Thank you.
Wow, I'm so embarrassed.
You quietly make sure everyone in the office is doing their work properly. I really respect that about you.
I'm just trying to do my job diligently.
Tsuyoshi, you're doing a great job. You're very careful with the presentation materials you prepare, and you make my work much easier. Thank you.
You're very kind, but that's too much. As expected of an introvert, nerds are good at working in the shadows. Tsuyoshi is a serious anime nerd. Wait! Look at this! He bought all this stuff! I went to his room when we were in college and took this picture. He looks so desperate. It's funny! He watches a lot of anime. He's such a geek! Oh, and you collect figurines too, don't you? Playing with dolls as an adult is embarrassing! Also, on his days off, he goes on pilgrimages to places that appear in the anime he watches. Going on pilgrimages? Are you in a cult? Seriously, you're getting too involved in this. They're just nerd trips. Oh, and I heard you like cosplay too. Playing dress up is something kids do, not adults. This is such a bad way for these women to hear all these things about me. I wanted to hide all this from the people I work with, but all 3 of them seem taken aback, don't they?
Is collecting figurines that funny to you?
What? What do you mean? I didn't expect that from you, boss.
There are so many different types of figurines, but all of them have one thing in common. They are created by a sculptor who put his or her heart and soul into them. Put their heart and soul into an inorganic figure. They're made with such passionate conviction that no one can imitate them. There are even figurines that have been placed in museums. I think figurines are truly wonderful. Pilgrimages to sacred anime spots are not something to make fun of. They have an economic effect and help to revitalize the region. People have been going on such pilgrimages for about 30 years. It's not like there's something new. In the beginning, they may have been a fan-centered individual thing, but nowadays they're more about the local community working together to make it happen. They're full of love between the fans of the anime and the people local to the area where they travel to. Pilgrimages to sacred anime spots connect people, anime, and locals from the area. I don't think cosplay is something to be laughed at. It's a good way to be whoever you want to be. Isn't it wonderful to pretend to be someone that you can't be in real life? And besides, cosplay allows you to use your weakness as a weapon. You can love yourself even if you hate yourself. It gives you such wonderful magic. Even if I explain it to you, I don't think you'd understand.
Why are the 3 of you defending this nerd? Ugh, anyway, nerds are gross. Figurines, pilgrimages, cosplay. Ugh, people in Japan are saying this is cool, but it's just a hobby for idiots. I can't understand why adults do these things. They're for kids! You don't have to go that far. What the heck, Tsuyoshi? You have a problem with what I said? Everyone has their own taste, so it's not mature to talk like that. The fact that anime is something that kids watch, that's why adults are so serious about making it. We're taught many things at school and by our parents, but I'm sure we learn even more important things from anime and manga. Not only that, but some people's lives are saved by anime. Some people read manga and it may sound like nothing to them, but maybe those words can save someone else who's about to give up on life. There are infinite possibilities in anime. For those who aren't interested in it, it might just be something for kids. But I love anime.
Wait a minute. That sentence you just said, in that seductive voice. I'm absolutely sure I've heard that voice before. That handsome voice resonates in my eardrums. Could it be? Are you Taka-san from Aniota Room Channel?
Well,
You are, aren't you? I knew it! It was difficult to tell because you only stream your voice. But what you just said, I've heard you say before in one of your streams. But I'm sure we learn even more important things from anime and manga.
what? Are you a streamer? Seriously? That's creepy!
I'm a fan!
Huh? What?
I've been watching your channel since you had less than 10 subscribers. I'm also one of your oldest fans. I may have started watching late, but I've donated a bunch of money to you. Hey, love has nothing to do with how much money you donate. I'm the type of person who likes to throw money at the people I love. That's a savage expression of affection. Shut up! I think showing love is better when it's done visibly. Tsuyoshi, by the way, are you interested in any figurines other than anime figurines? Actually, there's an upcoming unveiling of some artists' new work. Hey boss, stop being so sneaky! Tsuyoshi, are you interested in cosplay? There's a cosplay event coming up. Do you want to go with me? Hey, how did you get changed so quickly just because of manga? Hey, come on a pilgrimage to a sacred anime spot with me. And a day trip might be boring. Why don't we go and spend the night somewhere too? Huh? Spend the night? Isn't that a little aggressive? You know what they say, we shouldn't waste time.
Excuse me?
Shut up, outsider! I mean, you're just getting in the way here. Why don't you go home? Thanks for your hard work. Don't be late for work tomorrow.
Somehow, the after party turned into a battle for my attention. Ryuji was quite shocked the three women didn't take his side, and he later stopped pushing me to do his work for him. Finishing my work on time became much easier because of that. Then something happened that made me happy, but also troubled me a little. Thank you for watching today's stream.
I'm really in love with Taka-san. I love you. You're special to me. Keep talking. I love you and your voice. I'd love you the most. I'm gonna donate more money to you. Don't try and get his attention with donations. I'm gonna donate money too. I know money isn't the way to your heart, but take mine anyway.
I wonder if it's Megu Hitomi and Haruna.
Tsuyoshi, why don't we go for a drink after work? I'll buy you a drink. We can talk about this season's anime together. Boss, didn't we agree that we're not allowed to sneak around behind each other's backs? Besides, he already has plans to go on a pilgrimage with me, so he can't go out with you. Right, Tsuyoshi?
What? I didn't know that.
Lying isn't good. Tsuyoshi is gonna be busy cosplaying with me. The two of you should keep quiet. No, I'm not giving up on Tsuyoshi. I'm not giving up either.
Wow. Wow. I was an anime nerd who had never had a girlfriend before. But now, I think that the day when I get my first girlfriend isn't too far away.
I'm Kanata Yamada, and I love fighting games. The champion of this year's Street Fight World Championship is K!
I was a very talented gamer, and I went by the name of K. After becoming world champion, I quickly retired from gaming. Now in my 3rd year of college, I enjoy playing first-person shooter games for fun in my spare time. I was having an offline meetup with some friends that I play a first-person shooter game with. Cheers!
Floor! I just love beer.
Haruka, you sound like an old man.
Shut up, you bean sprout.
It's unusual that you suddenly asked us all to come for a drink, Haruka-chan.
Yeah.
You're right. It's usually Akito-san or me who suggests we meet up.
Actually, I wanted to talk to you guys about a problem that I'm having. I might have told you this before, but I'm in a fighting game club at college, and they're...
A few days ago, in Haruka's club... Oh no! Let's get the small fry out of here.
Hey, what are you guys doing here? This is our club's fighting game room?
That's why we're playing a fighting game.
You're not members of the club.
Well, I guess we're new members of the club as of today.
How can that be allowed?
Shut up. Let's settle this. You play against me, and if you win, I'll leave. If I win, though, I'll be in charge of the club from now on. Got a problem with that?
Deal.
Don't complain about it later when I beat you, idiot. A few minutes later.
No way. I can't believe you're so good.
I'm surprised to hear that from an experienced fighting game club member. I guess I'm in charge then. This is my club now.
Dang it.
So, you're all my servants now.
What?
I'm the leader of the club, so I can do whatever I want.
That doesn't mean you have the authority to make any of the club's members your servants.
Then get out.
What?
You can be my servant, or you can leave the club. I'll bring my friends in to replace you, so I don't care how many people leave. Well, what you gonna do?
And so everyone left the club.
That's a terrible story. A fighting game.
So now Rio and his cronies have taken over the gaming club.
Darn college students these days. Don't they know anything about etiquette?
I'm sorry you had to sit and listen to me complain.
2 hours later. Where's Rio? I'm gonna crush him.
Yeah, let's crush him!
If I did my best, I'd...
Oh, there's an arcade over there! Let's go play a fighting game!
Sounds good. Let's go. Who the heck is this Rio guy? Haruka-chan is so good at this game.
Don't underestimate Haruka-sama, a former member of the fighting game club.
Wow, you're really good, Haruka. Hey, Kanata, take over for me.
Come at me! I'll beat you up with my drunken fists!
Hey, I drink a lot of alcohol too. I'm not gonna lose a drunken fight to you. Okay, it's been a while since I've done this.
What?
Well, I haven't touched one of these in a while, but the sensitivity of the joystick is a little weak.
What happened? Did I just get killed in a few seconds?
Let's have another fight, Haruka. I'm not satisfied with our last one. Let's go!
Wait!
That guy's amazing. He killed her in seconds.
Every time they play, his kill speed gets faster and faster.
I feel like I'm not playing against an ordinary person. What? Wait a minute. I think I remember this playing style from somewhere. What? Kanata, why are you wearing a mask? Wait, a mask. Don't tell me you're...
Uh-oh. I used to have a habit of wearing a mask when I played fighting games. I must have put it on without thinking.
Are you Kay?
Oh, that's strength. The mask.
It's the legendary K. He's here.
Woo! Right, yeah!
Hey, why didn't you tell me you were Kay, the former world champion?
Oh, you didn't ask me. And it's not something I go out of my way to tell people.
I've always been such a big fan of yours. I've watched all the videos of the tournaments you played in. I imitated my style off of yours.
Huh? I see.
Hey, Kanata, do me a favor.
Whoa, that's too close! That's too close!
Kanata, no, Kay, please teach me how to be as good as you are at fighting games.
Do you play fighting games?
Yeah, 3 months from now there's gonna be a street battle tournament in Japan, and Rio and his friends are gonna participate.
Rio, the guy who took over the gaming club?
I wanna enter and give those guys a run for their money, please!
Whoa, but am I still good enough? I'm retired. I haven't played these games seriously in a while.
Don't worry. I'm convinced after watching you play earlier that you're still the strongest fighting gamer I've ever seen.
Oh, thanks. We began Haruka's training. At first, she was no match for me. But as a result of our tireless training, she improved to the point where she was able to compete with me. On the day of the tournament,
Whoa, 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 whoa! Look who it is! What you doing here, Haruka?
Rio,
so this is the guy.
what am I doing here? I'm entering the tournament, of course!
You're kidding, right? Are you really?
I'm not joking. I'm gonna destroy you.
How can you say that after getting beaten so badly just a few months ago? I'm sure I'll beat you again this time, and you'll end up crying in your skinny boyfriend's arms.
I'm not her boyfriend.
Ugh.
Well, maybe if you do your best, you'll be able to win your first round match. It'll be a nice memory from the tournament for you.
Wow, what can I say about this guy?
He's the worst kind of scumbag. I'm gonna break his nose right now.
Haruka looked scary. She beat her first and second round opponents in phenomenal form. At this rate, she'll make it to the finals for sure!
It's now time for the final!
I never thought you'd make it this far.
I didn't think you would either. I figured you couldn't do anything without your cronies around you.
Don't get carried away. It'll only make you more miserable when you lose.
Don't worry, I'm confident I'm gonna win.
Let's make a bet. If I win, you'll be my mistress.
Fine, but if I win, I get my fighting game club back.
Deal. Don't go crying back to your boyfriend if you lose.
Kanata, I'll do my best. Watch me. Kanata! I won! I actually won!
Yeah, congratulations! You did so well!
I was so nervous. I thought I was gonna give birth.
Not here, please.
Hey, Haruka! Play me again!
Rio?
There's no way I'm gonna accept losing to you! You can't beat me! Play me again! Right now!
Calm down. I know you're frustrated, but this is a tournament venue.
Shut up, outsider! Haruka! You cheated, didn't you?
What you talking about?
Yeah, of course you did. Come on! Let's go back to the venue and you can apologize to everyone and tell them that you cheated!
Huh?
What do you think you're doing?
Hey, let go of me!
You have no place in the gaming world. If you were a gamer, you'd be fighting with a controller, not with your physical strength.
What you talking about?
You're a scumbag who shouldn't call himself a gamer.
What? Why are you saying this to me?
When you've been playing games for as long as I have, it's easy to read the thoughts of idiots like you.
Kanata.
Dang it!
After that, Rio and his cronies left the fighting game club. I suppose they could have broken their promise and kept the club, but I think they didn't feel like playing games near Haruka, who they had already lost to miserably. Haruka asked me to be the honorary advisor of the gaming club and to coach the younger members.
Kanata, I can't get this combo to work.
Ah, here, the connection is weak, so it'll be more efficient to combine it with another move. Up until that point, I'd been practicing different techniques by myself in pursuit of getting better, so it was refreshing and fun to learn and get stronger with new friends.
Wow, that bean sprout is getting good.
You're the one who told me to come here and coach them.
Huh? Is that right?
Totally.
Kanata, I've come up with a good new strategy. Come play with me.
You've become very good lately. I'm gonna have to give it my all.
If you lose, you can buy me ice cream.
Haruka and I are good gaming buddies, but lately, I've been feeling like we're more than just that. I hope I can muster up the courage to tell her about my feelings soon. My name is Shota. I've never had a girlfriend or even a female friend before. As a lonely man, I finally sought solace in animals and got a cat. I was using a computer during my lunch break at work when...
Shota, you can't go on adult websites at work.
What? This is my house. My cat has been very naughty recently, so I'm watching it through a webcam. Who is this woman? She knows my name.
Wow, he's cute.
He is, right? I spent my lunch break eating and talking about cats with this stranger.
Hey, lunch break's nearly over. Let's hurry up and go to the cafeteria. Oh no!
My colleague Kana and this new woman hurried off. Lunch break finished, and we started our afternoon work. Hey, who was that woman?
What? That was Sana. She's my colleague and works in the department next door.
Huh. She seems to like cats.
Are you interested in her, Shota?
No. Every day at lunchtime, Sana would come by my desk to look at my cat. We talked about cats all the time. Then, one day...
I'm getting bored with eating convenience store lunches. Can I make lunch for you?
Oh, you don't mind? I took advantage of Sana's offer. Eventually, we began talking about things other than cats while eating our homemade lunches and watching my cat through the webcam.
Cats are really cute. Can I come over with Kana sometime to see yours?
Sure, but my house is pretty messy.
Are you guys dating?
The next weekend, Sana and Kana came over to my apartment.
He's so cute.
He is, right? Then, one day, Sana came over alone.
Kana had something to do, so I came alone.
Really? Well, okay, come on up. Sana began spending whole days at my house on the weekends. We played with my cat and ate her homemade lunches. Then at night, I would cook dinner for us. She must really like cats. I had my own things to get done on my days off. There's a movie I want to see, so I'm gonna go out for a bit. I'll be back by the evening.
Can I come too?
Whenever I went out, Sana would come with me. It was more fun to go with someone, so... When the movie ended... That was fun. Sana, do you like that kind of movie?
I loved it. I want to watch more movies with you. Let's come back again.
Looking back on it, it does seem kind of like we were going on dates. But at the time, I thought she was only interested in my cat. We didn't even hold hands when we went out. Then, one day, Kana was leaving the company to get married and was giving a speech on her last day, when something happened.
And finally, I have something to say to Shota.
Eh?
Insensitive can you be?
What? What are you talking about?
Sana likes you, Shota. You are so blind.
What? She had been coming over to my house to see me, not the cat. Why didn't she tell me?
How do you feel about Sana?
Well, she's fun to be with, but I don't dislike her. But honestly, I don't know if I like her in that way.
You've got to stop it! You eat lunch together every day and everyone's talking about how you spend every weekend together! You're in a relationship with her!
No, we're not dating. We've never done anything together. I've never even held hands with her. It's all a big misunderstanding.
Really?
Seriously?
Shota, you are playing with Sana's feelings.
I was made to look like a very bad person. I learned for the first time in my life that my insensitivity could hurt other people. On my lunch break the next day... Huh? Sana didn't come to see me today. Where is Sana?
She has a cold, so she stayed home from work.
I decided to visit her on my way home from work.
Hello.
Are you okay? I heard you were off work with a cold.
I have a fever.
That's what I thought, so I brought you something to eat.
Well, I guess I'll let you spoil me.
Sana opened the door and let me in.
You might catch a cold too.
I'll be fine, just go back to bed. Sana's fever hadn't gone down and she seemed to be in pain, so I spent the night with her. Was it wrong of me to stay and take care of her? I didn't want to leave her alone.
Oh, is your cat okay?
I was worried about my cat, so I went back to check on it in the morning. I touched Sana's forehead early in the morning and she was still very hot. Oh, sorry, I woke you up. I'll go home and check on my cat and then go to work. There's a lot of water and food in your fridge, so you can eat that while I'm gone. I'll stop by your house again on my way home to see how you feel. Call me if you need anything.
Thanks.
I didn't want to go, but I left Sana's house to go to work. When I dropped by Sana's house after work, I found that she still had a fever.
My fever has gone down a bit, but I still don't think I can go back to work tomorrow. Was your cat okay, Shota?
Yeah.
I have an idea. Why don't I come over to your house and live there? That way, we don't have to worry about the cat.
What? Sana, who was still running a high fever, packed up her belongings and took a cab with me to my house. Sana's fever was much better the next morning. If I had an automatic feeder, you wouldn't have had to collect all your things and come to my house. I'm sorry.
I can't let your cat suffer because of me. I should go to work today.
We made our way to work together. But a few days later, I got a fever this time, so Sana nursed me back to health. When I felt chills and shivered in my bed. What? Wait, you'll catch my cold.
It'll be warmer if we sleep together.
Sana ended up living in my house. About 2 weeks after we started living together. Does Sana think we're living together? When she said, "Why don't I come live with you?" did she mean forever? I thought she meant she would stay until she felt better. It was a strange situation, but I felt comfortable with her. I decided not to think about it for a while. A few days later, Sana, you're feeling okay. You're fine. You can go home now.
Aren't we living together? Shota, since you didn't tell me to leave when I got better.
Oh, I know. I felt comfortable when I was with Sana. Is this what marrying her would feel like? Sana was more pleasant than I had imagined. I went to help her move her things out of her apartment, and then...
Nice to meet you. I'm Sana's father.
I'm her mother.
I'm Shota's father. Nice to meet you too.
I'm Shota's mother. I'm so happy he has found such a lovely wife.
What?
I called my parents to tell them we are getting married. If I wasn't so pushy, he would never propose to me. That's how much I love you, Shota.
I love you too, Sana. Let's get married. We were now officially engaged. 6 months later, me and Sana had our wedding. In her friend's speeches during the wedding, Kana said,
Shota is the type of person who will never cheat on you. I can guarantee you this with confidence, because he was so oblivious to you liking him and trying to get him to notice you.
If Kana hadn't woken me up to Sana's feelings that day, I wouldn't be here now marrying her. I was so insensitive to her feelings, so I thanked Kana, and my cat, for my newfound happiness. I'm a junior in high school called Takuya Uchikawa. I'm admittedly the most serious honor student in school, but right now, I'm extremely nervous.
What do you want? It's strange of you to ask me to meet you in a place like this.
Actually, there's something I wanted to tell you. I think we're both serious people, and we get along well, so if you don't mind...
Oh, sorry, it's impossible. Give up.
Huh? I didn't say anything yet.
You're gonna tell me that you like me, aren't you? Serious people like you really aren't my type, so I can't do it.
Really?
Anyway, thanks for everything. I'll see you in class.
No way. The girl I was trying to confess my feelings to was my classmate, Reika Saotome. I've liked her since we started high school. Her father is the president of a company. She's talented, beautiful, and the most popular girl in school. All the boys are in love with her. What did Reika mean when she said she doesn't like serious people? Is it bad to be serious? I don't understand. Why? Reika, wait! I've always loved you. I can't give up on loving you.
I thought you were a more straightforward and understanding person, but you're not.
How can I get you to like me? I'll do anything.
Are you really willing to do anything?
Sure.
Then will you be a delinquent with me? If you do it, then I'll think about it.
What? A delinquent? You're a delinquent? Why?
I want to betray the expectations of my parents and teachers.
Betray?
Yes, betray! My father is a very strict man. He forbids me to fall in love and to play with my friends. I have no freedom at all. He's also connected to the school's board of directors. The teachers are on my case to be very serious about my studies. I live in such a constricted world. Since my father and teachers won't listen to me, I've decided to show them how I feel with my actions. But I'm ashamed to say that I'm not comfortable with doing it alone, so I'm looking for some help. You can help me, can't you, Takiya?
That's... Becoming a delinquent is too high a jump for me. But I don't want to give up on Reika. What should I do? I'll do it. If you want me to be a delinquent, I'll be a delinquent. That's how much I love you.
That's great enthusiasm. Thank you. I didn't expect you to cooperate so easily. You're usually so serious.
And so, Reika and I, the two most well-behaved students in school, became delinquents. I wasn't sure exactly what I was supposed to do next. We decided to try and skip class to see what would happen. Teacher, I have a stomach ache. Can I go see the school nurse?
Are you alright? Can you go by yourself? I'm a bit worried that you're sick. You have a perfect attendance record.
Also, Reika has pain at the base of the little finger on her hand. I'll go with her.
I don't think that requires a trip to the school nurse.
She's been saying it hurts for a while now, and I'm getting concerned. I think it'd be better to get her examined.
Wait!
I forcefully took Reika to the school nurse and to take our first steps towards becoming delinquents. Hey, you're a little too close.
We're delinquents, though. This is normal for them, isn't it?
Really?
I didn't expect you to try and skip class so suddenly. Your excuse was so bad, it made me very nervous.
I've never skipped class before. I didn't know what else to do.
But I've done something bad, haven't I? You don't have a perfect attendance record anymore.
What we're doing is more important than an attendance award.
Thank you.
But skipping class made me very nervous too.
I didn't feel that way at all.
You looked pretty scared when we walked into the school nurse's office.
That's because it was all so sudden.
A delinquent should be able to stay composed even when things happen so suddenly. Don't you agree? I've stopped being a serious person now. I'm gonna do even more crazy things from now on, so be prepared.
I'm counting on you.
The next day.
Takiya, what are we doing out of class and in a place like this?
I told you yesterday, didn't I? We're gonna do something even crazier than last time. We're gonna go to the rooftop, which is supposed to be off limits to us.
But isn't the door locked?
I borrowed this from our teacher.
Oh, I'm surprised. How did you get that off the teacher?
I told him I wanted to look at the sky for my own personal research, and he kindly lent it to me.
As expected of a formally serious student, your teachers have a lot of trust in you. But do you think a real delinquent would ask for permission to borrow a key? Wouldn't a real delinquent have broken the lock to get up here?
That might actually be true.
We're only beginner delinquents, so it's natural that there are things we don't understand. Since we're also skipping school, let's call that our delinquent action for the day.
Yeah.
Wow, the sky looks so big, and the wind feels so good.
It feels so nice.
To be able to look at the sky like this while everyone else is in class, I'm starting to feel like a fully fledged delinquent.
I feel like I'm the main character in a comic book about punks.
It's kind of fun.
Rika looks so happy. I've never seen her so excited. Does that mean she's been holding back on me until now? When I think about it, it makes me a little sad. Rika, I'm gonna work even harder to become a delinquent from now on.
What?
I won't stop until you get some more freedom from your teachers and parents. I'll be by your side. So don't ever give up, and we'll make your wish come true.
Aw, that's so unfair. If you say things like that to me, I'm gonna start thinking you're cool.
Well, that's flattering. I'm embarrassed. But you're very beautiful.
Stop it! But we're delinquents, so if you wanna...
What came over you all of a sudden, Reika?
Boo, you idiot!
So many emotions. You were excited, and now you're angry.
You're so insensitive!
After that day, on the rooftop, we made up our minds once again to go forward on the path of delinquency. Our behavior became more and more extreme.
Are you out of your mind, Takuya? Having pizza delivered to school?
To become a delinquent, you have to do what it takes. I'll order fries and a Coke on the side, too.
You did it.
Let's go wait by the school gate.
I was surprised to have to deliver this to a school. Is there some kind of celebration going on?
More or less.
Takuya, hurry up.
See you soon.
Yeah.
It's delicious. I feel like such a delinquent for skipping class and eating pizza.
I never knew pizza at school would taste this good.
Speaking of which, the school festival is coming up soon. Shall we dye our hair together and go with each other? My parents won't let me do anything fun with my hair, so I'm thinking of doing something extreme. Why don't we dye our hair the same color?
Okay, I'll dye it with you. It'll be great to have matching hair with you. It might be the peak of my life so far.
It'll be just the two of us.
Just the two of us? We both knew we were doing something wrong, but we could feel ourselves growing closer. One day.
Hey, have you seen Rika?
I saw her leaving a classroom with Takuya before.
Rika and Takuya are in school, but I received a report from another teacher saying that they didn't attend their class. That's strange.
I saw them going up to the rooftop together the other day.
Oh my goodness! This needs to be investigated. If I can make some mistake, I'm gonna pay for it. If there's a problem, I should report it to her father.
The day before the school festival.
What color should we dye it?
I hope it won't look too flashy.
We're delinquents. We have to use flashy colors.
Reika, I found you!
What are you two doing?
What?
You're the one who's been messing around with my daughter.
Dad, stop it! Takuya did nothing wrong.
I want to punch him, but I'll hold back. I've heard about everything. Your teacher told me you've been misbehaving lately.
I reported it to your father.
Let's go, Reika.
Let go of me! I'll do whatever I want to do. Listen to me, Dad!
Shut up! Children should keep quiet and listen to their parents. As punishment, I'm gonna transfer you to a different school to make sure you never see this boy again. Until then, you're not allowed to leave the house.
Absolutely not. I don't want to live under your thumb anymore.
Reika!
Stop getting involved in other families' matters.
But I'm worried about Reika.
Each family has its own way of doing things. You can't just step in and change that.
Oh no. That night, I regretted not being able to help Reika. Dang it! If I don't do something, I'll be separated from Reika forever. I don't want that. I want to spend even more time with her than I do already. For that to happen, I need to do something fast. I'm coming to help you, Reika. After a sleepless night, on the day of the school festival, I prepared myself to do something big. Wait just a little longer, Reika. I'm gonna save you, but first, I need to dye my hair. Delivery service. Sure, I'll open up for you.
I'm Takuya Uchikawa. Please give me your daughter. What? This is so sudden. Aren't you a delivery guy? Who the heck are you? I'm sorry. I was so nervous I misspoke. Please allow me to go out with your daughter.
What's the matter with you? You're shouting so loud. Do we have a visitor? You're a very spirited delinquent, aren't you? What? Could it be? Takuya? What you doing here?
I realized that I need you, Reika.
Oh my gosh, you really are an idiot. Going this far just to ask me out. Dad, Mom, please allow me to see him. Let me go out with Takuya.
Please.
Oh goodness, it's nice to be young.
What you talking about? Of course I won't let you go out with a blonde delinquent like this guy. Didn't I forbid you to fall in love in the first place?
Dad, the reason Takuya dyed his hair blonde is because I asked him to. He's actually a serious student with impeccable grades. I was fed up with your strict rules and the expectations put on me by you two and my teachers, so I asked him to become a delinquent with me. He didn't do anything wrong. He's the only person who truly understands me. Do you hear what I'm saying? I'm sad that you don't trust me, even though I'm your daughter. If you deny me again, I'll drop out of school, elope with him, and never speak to you for the rest of my life. You should just give up. You were too overprotective in the first place. If things carry on like this, Reika will never speak to you again.
That's the one thing I don't want.
Why don't you reflect on this and respect Reika's autonomy from now on?
Okay. I guess I went too far. I'm sorry, Reika. From now on, you can have fun and love whoever you please. I'll tell the school they don't have to be as strict with you anymore.
Thank you, Dad.
Her father, who had gone too far in his love for his daughter, and Reika, who had finally been freed of her father's constraints, were finally able to reconcile with each other. It made me happy, from the bottom of my heart.
Reika, if we don't hurry up, we'll miss the school festival. Let's go!
But I didn't dye my hair. We promised each other we'd go with matching hairstyles.
I bought a quick dye kit, just in case everything went to plan.
Of course you did, you diligent boy. You're always so well prepared.
I'm always serious when it comes to making you smile.
I'd do anything for you too.
Let's go, Reika.
Yeah, I'm gonna have so much fun here with you.
Reika looked even more beautiful now that she was free from the expectations of her parents and teachers. I was about to fall in love with her all over again. We were both serious students and got excellent grades, so we didn't feel comfortable being delinquents. The very next day, we went back to working hard on our studies. This is my natural state. If I push myself too hard to do something that doesn't feel natural to me, I just end up getting tired of it.
Me too, darling.
I hope to forge a new path with Reika in the future.
Oh no, Shota! Some upperclassmen were caught in a scandal. A few of them got caught, and the school decided to close the baseball club next year.
No way!
Yeah, it seems like everyone is gonna quit. So I think I will too.
Wait, they can't just close the club that easily. I'm sure we can work something out if we persevere.
It looks like the decision has already been made. New students will be arriving next month. We should accept it and start looking for a new club.
I don't know. My name is Shota, and I'm a junior in high school. I was very fond of baseball, so I joined my high school baseball club. At the end of my sophomore year, I couldn't stand the way my classmates were giving me a cold look, so I decided to leave the club as the rest of them had done. That April, the school was alive with new students. As a rule, my high school required students to participate in club activities. Oh, club activities with all the new students. It's gonna be so hard. Where should I join? I can continue to play baseball with my local team outside of school. That's no problem. I just don't want to do anything else.
If you'd like, you can come and take a look at our club room.
Yes. Handicraft club?
Oh!
What? Boys can join this club too?
Yeah.
Am I scaring her? Are you seriously trying to recruit? Could it be that there are so few members that the club is on the verge of being closed down?
Yeah. That's right. We don't have any new recruits. We only need one more person to join the club to avoid it being closed down. So, if anyone wants to join us... Huh? Your tie color means you're a junior, doesn't it? If you're a junior, then you're probably already part of another club, right? Never mind. I'll try asking other students.
No, I'm actually looking for a new club to join for some reason. But the handicraft club...
Don't worry. I thought the same too. Let me show you the ropes. Why don't you try it out and see what you think? You can decide later.
No, that's not what I meant. Does she think I'm hesitating because I don't have any handicraft experience? It's not like that. It's just, a guy like me doesn't belong in the handicraft club, right?
Don't worry, I'll teach you nicely.
I had no choice but to go with her to the club room because she was so eager to recruit me.
My name is Sana. I'm a senior.
I'm Shota. I'm a junior. The baseball club got shut down, so I'm looking for a new club.
That must be tough. It's hard to get started in a new club and get mixed in with all the new students. On that note, I'm the only member of the handicraft club at the moment, so that's easier for you.
Oh, is that so? She thinks I'm already part of the club. The handicraft club didn't smell like sweat and dust like the baseball club did.
This is embroidery. This one is knitting.
It looks great, like something that you'd buy in a store.
Thank you. I'll show you a little embroidery.
Okay. I like crafts and modeling, but it's hard to do club activities with just one other person, isn't it? But I need to join a club. I don't know. Sana, who was trying her best to embroider in front of me, must have been nervous. Her explanation was sluggish, but I could feel her joy at making things. I made up my mind. I have to practice for the local baseball team 5 times a week. So can I join the handicraft club if I only attend twice a week?
What? You'll join the club? Thank you.
I felt bad for saying it, but I thought I'd be able to put up with joining the handicraft club if I only had to attend it twice a week. For this impure reason, I joined the club. A few days later, I showed up for my first day at the club.
You really came. I'm so happy.
I'm a member, aren't I?
Well, today we're gonna try and make a stuffed animal using a wool felt kit for beginners.
Do you think I'll be able to do it?
It's easy, don't worry.
I began making the stuffed animal while Sana gave me instructions. When I completed it, I was surprised at how much I'd enjoyed it.
You did very well for your first time.
Did I?
It took me a while to figure it out at first.
I've liked crafts since I was a kid. It was surprisingly fun. The handicraft club had made a good impression on me.
I need to go get some materials either Saturday or Sunday. Also, I want you to take over the club when I graduate. You said you had baseball practice, didn't you? Can you find some time to come with me?
Take it over? I wonder if I'll be able to keep it alive. Oh, I can probably make it on Saturday morning.
Shall we meet in front of the station at 10 a.m. on Saturday then? It shouldn't take longer than an hour or so. Is that okay with you?
Okay. I waited for Sana in front of the station that Saturday.
It's still 5 minutes early. You're early.
I only arrived a few minutes ago. Sana, you look different today. She looks cute!
Is it 'cause I'm not wearing my school uniform? You're also not wearing it. You look different too.
Is that so?
Shall we go then?
I'd been immersed in baseball my whole life, so I'd never been out alone with a girl who wasn't part of my family. Having spent most of my time in an all-male environment, I was strangely excited to see Sana in her casual clothes. Oh, so this is the handicraft store. I've never been here before. This is embarrassing. I'm a little uncomfortable.
There's so many different things here. It's fun to just look around. Hey, I want to use that fabric for embroidery. It's too high up. Can you grab it for me?
Sure. I felt as if we were on a date, and it was kind of fun. Sana, who was the head of the club, was trying her best to protect her status as my senior. But it was funny to see her spin her wheels. A few months after I joined Sana's club,
I heard from a student that you're using the handicraft club as a hangout, so I came to have a look.
I'm a member, but saying that I use it as a hangout is a misunderstanding. It may seem out of character for me to have joined, but I've always enjoyed crafts. I'm a serious member of this club.
Are you the head of the club?
Yes, I am.
So, what's the truth? Is Shota a member of this club?
Yes, he's a member. He's trying his best to learn handicrafts and take over the club. Sir, you're being rude to Shota. He's working so hard. If you doubt us, then please assign a teacher to our club.
I'll get back to you, so I'll expect you to get serious about your work.
The teacher left.
What does he mean by get serious? I'm always serious.
Sana, please calm down. Thank you for vouching for me.
Dang it. I'm so angry that he suspected you of anything.
Thanks for getting so worked up for me. You're always so calm, I'm a little surprised.
Sorry, I'm embarrassed.
I felt like my junior-senior relationship with Sana had deepened because of this quarrel. I was happy to be recognized as a member of the club. As autumn deepened, preparations for the school festival began. We at the Handicraft Club were planning to exhibit our handmade works. In addition, my class decided to put on a play and I was in charge of making the costumes, so I was very busy.
Oh, you know how to sew. That's strange.
Shut up. I'm in the Handicraft Club, even though I don't look like I would be.
Hey, Shota, teach me how to do this.
I was able to play an active role thanks to the skill that Sana had taught me. The class play at the festival was a great success, and the Handicraft Club exhibition was visited by many people who wanted to see our work. I felt both happy and embarrassed. After this, the Handicraft Club was assigned a teacher. After the festival, I suddenly felt uneasy because the senior students were going to start their college entrance exams, which meant that I'd be left alone in the Handicraft Club. I made a promise to Sana. I have to keep the club alive somehow. I went to the club room.
You're late.
Huh? You're here?
Yeah, I have a day off from my after-school study program today. I come here when I don't have to go there.
Are you going to be okay with your exams?
I'll be fine. I'm studying hard.
You're graduating soon, aren't you?
Yeah.
Saying goodbye to Sana was going to be sad. On the day of her graduation ceremony, I went to the club room in the hope that I'd find her there. I knew it. You're here. What? Are you crying?
Yeah, I've been reminiscing.
Congratulations on your graduation.
Thank you. It's thanks to you that the Handicraft Club has been able to survive until today. Thanks for your support.
Sana, please take this.
Wow, thanks. I'll take good care of it.
The first thing you taught me to make was this wool felt stuffed animal. I've come a long way since then, right?
Yeah, you were good from the start, but you're even better now. This one looks so good, I could sell it.
Thanks for your help. To be honest, at first, I looked down on the Handicraft Club and thought of it as nothing more than a waste of time. But then I became aware of the hidden abilities within me. Before I knew it, I was fascinated by the joy of making things. When I found out that you were trying to keep the club alive, I regretted not having done everything I could to keep the baseball club alive too. That's why I'm gonna rebuild the Handicraft Club and do my best to get as many members as possible.
I'm glad to have recruited such a reliable member. Please continue to take care of the club.
I had already fallen in love with her, but I couldn't find the courage to tell her. In April of my senior year, I set about rebuilding the club. The first thing I did was introduce the club at the club recruitment ceremony for new students. I'm Shota, a senior, and I'm the head of the Handicraft Club. I'd like everyone to know how much fun it is to make things. I've learned to make things like this, and I'm hooked now. I'm sure you will be too. Please join the club. I'll be waiting for you. Oh, by the way, I made this stuffed animal. Isn't it good? I've also learned embroidery and knitting. Even someone like me could do it. Please join the Handicraft Club. I guess the words, even someone like me could do it, worked. I was very happy to see 3 new girls join the club. I'm the head of the club. My name is Shota. It's nice to meet you. Anyway, I'm looking forward to having fun in our club activities. Our first goal is the school's culture festival. Let's do our best.
Why did you join the Handicraft Club?
Initially, I joined because the baseball club was shut down. But then I became interested in handicrafts.
Well, I'll try to recruit some boys. Me too!
The new handicraft club started off well, but in the end, no boys joined. As usual, I was the only guy in the club, and we had to get ready for the autumn festival. Sana, how are you? We've been busy preparing for the festival, and we'd love it if you'd come to say hello. I'll be waiting for you. Set! Let's go! The day of the cultural festival arrived.
Shota, long time no see. I heard there are more members in the club now. How many are there?
3 girls have joined.
Wow, that's great! You worked so hard. I'm happy. Thank you.
I'm happy too, and I'm happy to see you here. Sana, you've become more mature. You look different since you went to college. She's beautiful.
Well, everyone around me wears makeup and dresses up nicely. I'm trying my best to not look like an outsider, but...
I have a question for you. Could you please wait for me at the cafe in front of the station?
A question? Okay, but...
I'd made up my mind. When I finished cleaning up after the festival, I took Sana out of the cafe and into the park.
The sunset is beautiful. What do you want to talk about?
Sana, I've always loved you. Please go out with me!
What? Why tell me now?
Oh, no, I don't know. Why?
You look so flustered.
I wanted to confess on the day of your graduation ceremony, but then I thought I'd better start rebuilding the handicraft club first. Even now, though, my feelings for you haven't changed.
I'd love to.
What? Are you sure? I could finally call Sana my girlfriend. I studied hard and passed the entrance exam to get into a college in the same prefecture as Sana. We began living a happy life together. Can I have a word with you? Isn't this girl underage? Do you have any proof of age? Can I see yours too, sir? What?
I'm older than he is.
I'm sure that I look like an idiot, but I'm not doing anything weird. After several years of running into the same problem time and time again, I got married to Sana and we had a kid together.
Is it finished yet?
It's almost finished.
Is it a bear?
Yeah, it is.
Wow, that's bearific.
You already know how to make jokes. You're a genius.
I love the bear too.
The stuffed animal I gave Sana at her graduation ceremony was still hanging from her back.
Yuri-chan, good morning.
Hey, Norihiko, you're getting a bit too comfortable. You should be calling her Imoto-san, not Yuri-chan, right? I'm a 25-year-old company employee called Takuya Yamamoto. This man, Norihiko Kawada, was a coworker and good friend of mine, who often got easily carried away.
Good morning, Kawada-san, Yamamoto-san.
Her name is Yuri Imoto. She was a beautiful new employee who had been assigned to our department.
Hey, Yuri-chan, would you like to have lunch with me today?
Well...
Norihiko, you're gonna get in trouble. The way you're speaking to her can be constituted as sexual harassment.
Excuse me, I have to prepare materials for a meeting.
Yuri-chan, you're so cute.
You're embarrassing me.
What the heck? You said you were interested in her too after her welcome party.
I told you that I think she's pretty and very good at her job, and that she almost certainly has a boyfriend.
No, I have a feeling she's single.
What? Really? It's not so much a hunch as it is a hope, right?
She's quiet and shy, and I've never seen her hanging out with any female employees. I don't think she has a boyfriend. Also, she's so beautiful that it'd be difficult for men to approach her without getting nervous.
That's true.
But I'm not like those other guys. I'm gonna do it.
Hey, you're contradicting yourself. I don't think it's gonna happen for you no matter how hard you try.
Why?
Do you know Saiki-san from the sales department? The most handsome guy in the company? I heard that Imoto-san rejected him.
He's handsome, but he looks like a bit of a playboy.
Also, our top salesman Yamazaki asked her out and got rejected too.
He's a good salesman, but his hair is thinning. You know a lot about what goes on in her office, Takuya.
Lots of powerful and handsome guys have asked her out and none have succeeded. What makes you think you will?
Won't you support me?
I don't want to see my friend get rejected and hurt.
I understand your concern, but I'll keep trying. I'm sure she'll fall for me. I just need to attack.
Do you think so? I envy your positive attitude.
It's almost time to start work. Let's get to it.
When I got to my desk, I found myself thinking about Imoto-san. I like her too, but I wasn't in the mood to tell Norihiko, so I kept quiet. If only I was as brave as he is. I can't think that positively. The next weekend. I can't believe I'm going out with you on the weekend.
If only I was with Yuri-chan.
I feel the same way. Huh? Isn't that Imoto-san? Walking arm in arm with that guy?
What? Oh, their arms are linked. It's definitely her.
That must be her boyfriend, right?
This sucks.
I knew she had a boyfriend. We were indirectly rejected, and our hearts sank. A few weeks after we were heartbroken, we were on the verge of recovery when...
Good morning, Yuri-chan.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Huh? Yuri-chan doesn't look very well.
Oh? How can you still talk to her after you got destroyed like that?
'Cause you never know what will happen in life. Maybe she'll break up with her boyfriend and end up with me.
You're so positive.
I'm worried about her.
Maybe she's just worried about her work. She's a quiet person. It might be difficult for her to talk to people in the office.
Okay, I'm gonna go talk to her.
It might be a private problem that she's going through. I think it's better if you don't come on too strong. What the heck? There's no talking him out of anything when he's like this. I was worried that he might do something rude, so I followed him. What's wrong? Are you crying? Did Norihiko say something rude?
No, I didn't.
I'm sorry. I think someone has been following me around lately.
Like a stalker? You don't have to tell us if you don't wanna, but can I ask why you think you have a stalker?
Sure. I was on my way home from work when I felt a presence behind me. But when I turned around, there was no one there. At first, I thought I was just imagining things. On days when I come home late from work, I sometimes find a bag of lunch boxes or side dishes hanging on my doorknob. Then I found an envelope in my mailbox from an unknown sender and was afraid to open it. When I did, though, I found free tickets to a hot spring bath inside. It's been happening repeatedly for the past few weeks now.
Huh. That's strange behavior for a stalker. Are you sure it's not your mom leaving you things?
I checked and it wasn't her.
Have you spoken to anyone else about it? Like the police?
I didn't tell the police, but I did tell my boyfriend. He was concerned about me at first.
Are you okay?
I'm sorry. He was concerned about me at first. He asked me if I had an idea who it might be, so I told him that several people at work had asked me out. But then he got angry and said that I was making moves behind his back. We had a fight and ended up breaking up.
I didn't know that. Hey, Norihiko, what do you think she should do?
Well...
It's almost like the stalker knows that I broke up with my boyfriend, too.
What?
On the day that he dumped me, I found a cake with a message card on it hanging from my doorknob. The message card said, "Don't worry, someone better will come along soon." And every day I received a new card saying things like, "Don't worry."
What?
I wanted to stop.
Imoto-san, this sounds like a crime. You should talk to the police. Go speak to our manager and have him make arrangements for you to go home earlier when it's not so dark. It'll be less dangerous for you. If you don't want to speak to him, I can speak to him for you.
Thank you, Yamamoto-san.
Wait a minute. Takuya, I think that's going a bit too far.
Huh? What's going too far is stalking. That's a crime.
Maybe he's not stalking you. Maybe he's just trying to be nice.
No, he's a stalker. He somehow found out that she broke up with her boyfriend and started sending her cakes and letters in the mail. That's just plain creepy.
What do you mean by creepy? I felt sorry for you, Yuri-chan, so I wanted to help you get back on your feet as quickly as possible. I'd been thinking about you a lot.
What?
Huh? What? Wait a minute. Norihiko, don't tell me this is all you're doing. Are you stalking Imoto-san?
Stop calling me a stalker!
Now that I think about it, at the welcome party for new employees, you gave me a table clock as a commemorative gift. When I asked the other employees if they got one too, they said they hadn't. If that clock had been bugged, it makes sense that you knew about my breakup. You didn't do that, did you?
What? Norihiko, did you do that?
When I found out you had a boyfriend, I thought about giving up. But from what I heard, he didn't sound like a very nice guy. It was for the best that you broke up with him.
Imoto-san, come here.
Hey! What the heck, Takuya? You said you didn't have romantic feelings for her. I'm in love with you, Yuri-chan.
Don't come any closer.
Why not? She'll be safe. I know everything about her. Come hang out with me.
You've committed a crime, Norihiko.
Why can't you understand my love?
Oh no. Imoto-san will be in danger if this continues. I have to call the police. Hey, what's going on here? I heard screaming.
Boss, Norihiko Kawada is stalking Imoto-san.
What? Kawada, we should talk for a minute. Meet me in the conference room.
I was so scared.
Everything's gonna be all right. I felt as if I'd betrayed my colleague and good friend. It broke my heart, but I realized that under the circumstances, it was the only thing I could do. A company representative spoke to Imoto-san and me individually about what had happened, and Norihiko was suspended from work. His reputation within the company deteriorated, and he resigned a short while later.
Even though Kawada-san left the company, I'm worried he'll start stalking me again. I'm gonna go talk to the police just in case. Would you mind coming along with me?
Yeah, sure.
Also, I recently found out that we live close to each other. Would you be willing to accompany me to and from work too?
I sometimes work overtime though. What would you do when I have to stay late?
I'll kill time at work until you finish. Don't worry about that. You're the only person I feel like I can rely on right now.
I'd be happy to help you. Don't be shy, I can be your bodyguard.
Thank you.
1 year later.
Dear Takuya, I'm now working as a farmer in a faraway place with a bunch of strangers. Working and sweating out in nature has made me realize how self-absorbed I used to be. I apologize for betraying our friendship, terrorizing women, and just being an idiot in general. I want to avoid contacting Imoto-san, so please tell her that I apologize for everything I did, even though I'm well aware that what I did was unforgivable. Norihiko.
He probably thought that I'd blocked him on social media applications, so he sent a letter to my apartment. I sent him one back saying, "Take care and good luck." I was relieved to know that he was doing better now. It had been worrying me. Meanwhile, Imoto-san and I were now lovers.
Takun, will you be my bodyguard forever?
Takun, that's embarrassing. Will you be the sunshine in my heart?
Of course I will, darling.
I vowed to protect Yuri from then on.